Welcome back to Tactical Airsoft. In today's video, it's a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the top 5 or 6 possible, definitely 5, might throw in a 6th, just to be fruity. Most important things that you need when starting Airsoft. Now, this is my opinion. Obviously, speak to other people, see what they all think. I know that number 1 on the list, everyone will agree with. It is the most important. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So, number 1, eye protection or eye pro. Most important thing you can have is a good set of eye pro, because 20 quid, 25 quid, as many of these as you want. You only get 2 of these. You don't want them taken out. So, that's it. You can go as simple as glasses, or you can go for goggles. Now, these are tinted, so I tend to wear these in the summer. I'm coming away from them now though, because I'm having fogging up issues. Obviously I can get a fog unit that will attach to the back of my helmet in my little pouch. Pipes will come down and that'll go to that, stop from fogging up. But I started using standard glasses. Got a couple of different pairs. We've got tinted ones and some yellow ones to improve, make everything brighter. Started wearing glasses and don't get fogging issues and everything like that. So when you come to buying your eye pro, just take that into account. Obviously, these won't fog up as easy, but you've not got a seal. You can get under, BBs can get underneath them, but that's the risk you take with them. With these, they are fully sealed around your face, and there's no chance anything can get up into there because it's sealed. So just take that into account. When you buy them, get a reputable brand. Don't get eBay's, I call it Fleabay's Finest. Don't get Fleabay's Finest, and don't get them off Amazon. Go to a proper airsoft shop, proper shooting shop, and get them from there. They'll all be impact rated. They will be able to stand up to getting shot. I mean, these, you can't really see. Well, you can. They're covered where they've been shot. And I'm happy with these. I am confident with these that these will withstand an impact. Confident that these will withstand an impact as well. So, it's completely up to you. That's if you're over 18. Is it 18? Either 18 or 16. I want to say 18. I think it's 18. A lot of sites, they say you've got to be over 18 to just wear glasses. So, this is where things like dye eyes come into account. So, it's a full face mask. You can still see out of it. You can still see quite nicely out of it. There you go. This gives it a bit of a blue tinge, but that's just because colour of the mask. This is your full face pro. It's everything you want, really. Quite expensive. You're looking about £110, £120. But they're bang on. I mean, you can change the lens if it does break. Yeah, this isn't mine. I don't wear these. Just because of my loadout. It doesn't go with my helmet that I'll show you shortly. This is my brother-in-law's. He loves it. He says he's never had an issue with fogging, because obviously you've got the holes in the vent there for when you breathe in. So he says he's never had an issue with fogging, and he really likes it. So going from this will lead on to the second point, which is face pro or face protection. So obviously, like I said, a lot of sites, if you're under 18, you've got to wear full face pro. That doesn't mean it's got to be that. It doesn't mean it's got to be a paintball mask or anything like that. It hasn't got to look like that. What you can do is you can have goggles and a bottom mask. That counts as full face pro because the bottom half is protected and your cheeks are protected like that, and your eyes are also protected. So multiple different types of face pro, obviously. Eye, full face, whether you like it or not, there's full face. You've got your mesh, which normally come with a strap that goes onto the back of your head. However, I have modified it so that you can clip it into your helmet. When I can do it like that, it'll sit on your helmet, and that will just sit nicely on your face, so that if you're getting a bit hot mid-game, you've not got to take your helmet off. Because when I put my goggles on my helmet, put the strap around the back of my helmet like that. So if I needed to take helmet off, I'd have to take my eye pro off, which is stupid when you're in the game zone, and you shouldn't do it because it only takes one. So with that on there, if I get a bit hot, all I've got to do, push that button, and the mask is off. That's it, mask off. So obviously it's my helmet. This one is just a mouth and cheek protector. You can't really see it because I've got, take it off. It's got cheek protector in it and all. So that sits over your nose and up to your cheeks like that. Then obviously it'll clip in to my helmet. You can get them where they come down and they've got another section of mesh just here in a big circle. That covers your ear, so it stops you getting shot in the ear. I didn't like it personally. I have got one somewhere, don't know where. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was comfortable. So that's when I went for this one. But I was having fogging issues with that. So then I moved on to Delta Mic Snood. So what this is, it is just a mesh snood all the way around. And in the front, if you see, it's got hard mesh, the same as that. So all that does, it sits, it's got a comfy bit there, it sits just there and protects your teeth, because a BB will take your teeth out. You see a lot of people not with any face pro, just glasses and a helmet or a hat or whatever, and they just got like a gum shield in or something like that, just for that protection. Some people don't do anything, they just run the risk, which obviously if you're over 18, it's completely up to you. You haven't got to wear them. The only thing you have to wear is your glasses. So obviously them, get them from a reputable dealer, you're all good. Your face masks, wherever mine's gone, get it off Amazon, get it off eBay, get it wherever you want. If you want to save a tenner on them, save a tenner on them. It's not the end of the world. The mesh ones, a BB will go through, which reminds me, back on iPro, I forgot to mention mesh glasses. So you can get some glasses or goggles which are mesh, same as that. There. They will stop a BB, but they won't stop if a BB hits it and then shatters. You'll still get that shattering of the BB going into your face. So unless 100% needed, me personally, I would stay away from the mesh glasses. Get some goggles, get some proper impact glasses, you'll be good to go. That's just my own personal opinion. So, number three, we'll go for footwear. So if you're like me and you play majority outside woodlands areas, some boots. you need something with good ankle support, something that's not going to allow you to roll your ankle when you're running. I use, I think they're the Magnum P1s. They're either the P1s or the P8. Let's have a look, see what it says. Doesn't say. So I use them. They've got a zip on one side and a little bit of Velcro. So once they're laced up, you've never got to touch them again. So yeah, that's what I use. I love them, comfy. I've had them I've had this pair for 2 years now. Yeah, they're a bit battered, they're a bit dirty, but they're still holding up. You know, it's all in one piece still. So good boots. If you're going to be playing CQB and you're going to be indoors, obviously you're not got to worry about tree roots and branches and stuff like that. That's where you can start looking at getting some like AstroTurf shoes. So when I play CQB, I will wear AstroTurfs, just with a little bit of an ankle support, just to stop me from rolling my ankle. But you don't need to wear boots because they've got the big ankle on them. You don't need to wear them. You can just wear AstroTurfs. But again, it's completely up to you. If you want to go to a skirmish game and wear trainers, go for it. It's up to you. But me personally, I would always recommend wearing proper boots. So, number 4, what have I done? I've done eye pro, face pro, boots, gloves. I would never go to an airsoft game without gloves. Again, don't need them. It's not something you have to wear. They're not mandatory like eye pro. But when you get shot in the knuckles, it hurts. These are not padded. These are just mechanics gloves. I don't like the ones that have got the big knuckles on them all over. I don't find them comfortable. I like these. They're thin. You've got grips along them. These are bang on for me. They do what I need them to do. Like I say, you can get ones with big knuckles all over them, or you can just get standard gloves. They just take that sting off of when you get shot in the knuckles. It will still sting. It will sting wherever you get shot, unless it's in plate carrier. It will still sting getting shot in the gloves, but it just takes away that initial it hitting your skin and really hurting. So yeah, gloves. Good pair of gloves. It's what you want. Like I say, don't have to be expensive. I've got mechanics ones. I love the mechanics gloves. I used to have some Heltex ones. I love them as well. But I just got little holes at the end of the fingers. So I upgraded and got the mechanics. Nah, I'd never go back. Right, the last one, number 5. Something to carry your stuff in. So obviously when you're out in the game zone, you're going to have BBs, magazines, pyro if you're over the age of 18. You need something to carry it in. So this is where you don't have to. If you're just starting off, you can just chuck them in your pockets, or chuck them, when I can get it, a rucksack. This is my little rucksack for when I'm doing CQB. Obviously my AAPO1, which is not on the wall for some reason, is HPA'd, so I need somewhere to put my tank. So it's a real little rucksack, tank goes in, and that's it. Anything else I need can go in there. That can be me set. When I am, so another thing you can have is a real small little chest rig. Literally just sits there. So again, when I'm CQBing, all I need on me is my magazines, my EPMs. So that just sits just there, like that, strapped over the back. That's it. Couple of pouches, just to carry everything in, and then I'll have the rucksack on with my tank in. So that is my CQB, and also when I'm sniping, because my sniper is HPA tapped. Obviously I'll use that so that I'm not big and bulky and trying to lay down and crawl about with big bulky vest on. I use that with my rucksack with my tank in it. I think that was £20, if that. It's a Combat Tactical, so again, a good brand. With these, you can spend as much as you want. You can spend upwards of £200 if you wanted, or you could spend 20 quid. They all do the same thing. They're just something to carry everything with. So you've got a little dilly one, or you can get, I'll have to move back, a proper plate carrier. Now this is my standard everything plate carrier. So when I've got the DMR, I've got the MP7 or my P90, this carries everything. So in the front, I've got my M4 pouches, because obviously I run the DMR most of the time. So the M4 pouches are on there. They normally stay on there. When I'm running the MP7, they will come off, and I'll put SMG pouches on there, because all they are, they're obviously mollied on with molly grip, but that front section is just velcroed on and clipped up. So yeah, these can be quite heavy when they're fully packed up. Obviously I've got my sling point through the arms, I've got my push to talk for my communications, and on the back I've got a little first aid pouch just in case anyone needs it, pouch for my radio, a dump pouch. That's normally where I'll keep a HPA tank in there with my line running over my shoulder. On this side I've got just a standard pouch, just for, I normally will keep my grenade in there. It's out of the way, it's not going to fall out. Once it's all zipped up, it's pretty secure. And on this side I've got pistol mag pouch and an M4 pouch. Now obviously I've been playing for 2-3 years now, so that's why that is kitted up the way it is. When you first start, don't worry about it looking like that. Just go for something that you can get mags in, you can get BBs in. If you need anything else, you can get it on. So to start with, I would probably go for a rucksack, and then just a little, just like that. £20, a tenner for a rucksack. If not, you've already got one. You're saving some money. So my big vest is a Viper Tactical. I think it was £70 for that was just for the plate carrier alone. And then pouches, you're looking a £5 for a set of pouches. It's not expensive, but obviously you build it up over time and go from there. The last and point number 6, which is an additional extra, is your riff. Obviously everyone needs a riff. If you're renting, if you're a rental player, obviously the site you're playing at will supply you a riff, they'll supply you Face Pro, everything like that. But riff wise, go for something, when you go into the shop, go for something that is reliable, it is easy to work on, and it's easy to get magazines for. So my DMR, I'll get it down, is a G&G CM KPR 14.5 inch. The reason why I got this is because it's G&G, reliable, wasn't expensive. I think it was about £250-300 when I bought it as an AEG. It's G&G, it's reliable, everybody knows them. It's M4, even easier to work on, and it takes virtually every single magazine. That's an important thing to look out for. Don't be buying a gun for your first one if you're not 100% sure what magazine it takes. So we go from that to P90. P90, that isn't in, don't worry, it's just sat there. They don't take any mag, obviously, as you can see. They take specific P90 magazines. They are not easy to work on, in my opinion. I've not really done anything to this, so if I was to do something to that, I might be able to change my mind. But compared to an M4, I wouldn't bother. Obviously, that's my opinion. everyone else has a different opinion. If you want a P90 as your first riff, go for P90. Personally, and I think a lot of people you'll speak to, they will say, go for an M4 or an AK. There's plenty of parts. They're easy enough to work on. And that's it. That's all I've got to add to the video, really. So yeah, if anyone can think of anything else, please leave it down in the comments. If any of you disagree with what I've said, then leave it down in the comments. You know, I like to know everyone's opinion, and I like to know what's going on. So yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll keep doing videos like this, top 5 airsoft things. Check out all my shorts, and also there's a load of gameplay footage as well. There's also a new video going up. It's either up now or going up, of an unboxing for my new baby, my new Tokyo Marui MP7. So keep an eye out for that, and have a good, that's it. So yeah, if you start airsofting after all this, enjoy it. Don't get too hung up on it. If people start shouting, just deal with it. Don't start screaming and shouting. Have a good day. That's what it's there for. It's a fun sport. It's there for fun. That's all it is. So yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to check out B Team Airsoft. That is my team's or my airsoft team's channel. There'll be a link to that in the description below. So yeah, have a good day. Enjoy airsofting. And hopefully we'll see you out there. Peace.